So here we are. Most of us come here most of the Sundays for community, for some hope, for some spiritual food to get us through the week. Much like Bartimaeus shows up at his place on the road, begging for enough food for another day. And sometimes we're always grateful for what we receive, but sometimes it's just not enough. It's not all of what we really want. It's not just a room here that we come to, it's a sanctuary. And we see other people here. We're on the way, we're on a road, we're on the Tao, spiritual path. But much like Bartimaeus, we have handicaps. We have obstacles, hindrances. We may have a blind spot that keeps us from seeing the whole truth. Now, if Bartimaeus were here, he would say, "Brother, sister, I know how it is. I was there myself for a long time. And like you, I kept showing up, waiting, believing, having faith that someone, something may come along this road that could heal me, remove that blind spot." So we have an opportunity today to participate, walk through that day with Bartimaeus, engage him, be where he is, which is where we are. And if you would like to try that, first thing, you cast aside your cloak, your possessions, your to-do list, all of the things you carry in your backpack as you walk along. Cast that aside. Take a deep breath and be open to using your capacity for creative imagination. I will offer a guided meditation. Just follow the instructions. Add the colors, add the sounds, add the smells, the sensations of that. And let's be by the side of the road. And you find yourself, you're just sitting and waiting expectantly. And you sense that there is a presence here. There is some presence here that could help you. That presence has many names and responds to many names. In this sanctuary, we typically use the name Jesus, Christ, but it could be Buddha, it could be Rumi, it could be Ishwaran, it could be nature, it could be love. And as you sense that presence that's here right now, this could be your chance. And so you call out in a loud voice, I am here, hoping that that presence recognizes you. You might be anxious. What would other people think? You don't care. This is your chance. You call out again. I am here. And that presence comes to you. That presence is standing right in front of you. Looking into your eyes. Looking through your eyes. Seeing your soul in the center of your being. And it asks, what do you want? There's no use hiding your blindness anymore, pretending it doesn't exist. You might as well answer and tell the Spirit what you want. Something changes. Just in the telling, something changes. And that presence has a few minutes. And you have a conversation. You may want to say something. You may have questions. This is your chance to speak your truth. And after a few minutes, in closing, he says to you, go. Your faith has made you whole. That blind spot, maybe you still have a blind spot, but your idea, your belief that that's keeping you from going on the way, that's an illusion. That's false. You are whole the way you are. You are complete. Just the way you are. That blind spot, that's just a belief. It's not going to keep you stuck anymore. So he leaves and goes on his way. Just take a minute or two to reflect on what just occurred. What did you experience? And you might come up with a phrase or even just a word as a takeaway, a portal so that you can return to this place anytime. Just pick something to carry with you. And take a deep breath, and slowly, gently, when you're ready, come back into this room. Now, this is a time set aside for sharing, but you don't want to lose touch with your insides now, with the sight that you now have. But it's okay if you don't lose sight of that to share something about what your experience was like, or your takeaway or something. We're open to that. This is where the congregation completes the message. And I want to give thanks to the people who showed up on Wednesday night, who got all of the background and the information about the Greek that was part of it. So we got all that intellectual stuff out of the way. And we could come in here empty-handed, open-hearted, to just have this experience. Would anyone like to say anything? Jim?
I never realized something